Have you ever found yourself trapped in a whirlwind of thoughts, unable to escape the endless loops of what ifs and what could have been? If so, you're not alone. Overthinking is a silent thief, stealing your peace, clarity, and ultimately, your ability to live fully in the present. Today, we're diving deep into Nick Trenton's remarkable book, Stop Overthinking. 23 techniques to relieve stress, stop negative spirals, declutter your mind, and focus on the present. This is more than just a guide. It's a toolkit for regaining control over your mind and living a more centered, grounded life. To understand why we overthink, let's explore what Trenton calls the art of creating problems that don't even exist. Overthinking isn't a solution, it's the problem itself. The more we dwell on possibilities and worst-case scenarios, the more we entangle ourselves in a web of anxiety. Trenton poignantly states, "We give our thoughts too much power." Recognizing this truth is the first step toward liberation. One of the most powerful techniques Trenton offers is the thought-stopping method. This may sound simplistic, but it's deeply transformative. Whenever you catch yourself spiraling into negative thoughts, firmly say stop, either out loud or in your head. This immediate interruption creates a moment of clarity, a chance to reset your mind. It reminds me of an old Zen teaching. You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. In this way, we aren't trying to eliminate thoughts, but rather manage them effectively. Following that, Trenton introduces the concept of labeling your thoughts. This technique encourages you to recognize your thoughts as mere mental events, not facts. When you label them, be it worrying, judging, or catastrophizing, you create emotional distance. Trenton explains, by labeling our thoughts, we strip them of their emotional weight and see them for the fleeting mental events they are. This simple yet profound shift allows us to detach from the stories our minds create, focusing instead on reality and the present moment. This leads us seamlessly into the theme of mindfulness, which Trenton highlights as one of the most effective tools for combating overthinking. Mindfulness isn't merely about meditation. It's the art of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. One practical exercise he suggests is the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique. Identify 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, 1 thing you can taste. Engaging in this practice anchors you in the present, pulling your mind away from overwhelming thoughts. It's incredibly effective during moments of stress, serving as a lifeline back to your immediate surroundings. For business owners, entrepreneurs, and strategic thinkers, Trenton offers the invaluable one-decision rule. This technique is vital for overcoming analysis paralysis. Rather than getting lost in the myriad of choices or potential outcomes, focus solely on making the next right decision. Trenton reminds us, the only way to eat an elephant is one bite at a time. By narrowing your focus to the immediate step, you trust that clarity will come as you move forward. Imagine you're launching a new product. Instead of becoming paralyzed by the entire process, marketing, sales, and growth, concentrate on the next decision, whether that's refining your product design or determining your target market. This method fosters momentum, helping you avoid drowning in a sea of worries. We often experience emotional overthinking in our personal lives, particularly regarding relationships and self-worth. Here, Trenton introduces the practice of Socratic questioning. When you catch yourself spiraling, ask yourself these probing questions. Is this thought true? Is there evidence to support this? What's the worst that could happen? By challenging the validity of your thoughts, you reclaim control over them. Trenton wisely notes, when we challenge our thoughts, we reclaim control. This process empowers you to see beyond unfounded fears and anxieties. One particularly insightful technique from the book is scheduled worry time. Yes, it sounds counterintuitive, but Trenton argues that dedicating 15 to 30 minutes a day to focus solely on your worries allows you to contain them. During this time, you can journal, reflect, or even vent about your concerns. But once the time is up, you must stop. This method effectively compartmentalizes your worries, preventing them from invading every aspect of your day. As Trenton states, by controlling when we worry, we control how much space it takes up in our minds. Now, let's pause for a moment to reflect on our own lives. When was the last time you truly lived in the present? Reading this book made me acutely aware of how much of my mental energy was consumed by anticipating and overanalyzing future scenarios. I wasn't fully engaged in the moment. Trenton's insights have offered me the tools to reclaim my peace of mind, emphasizing that overcoming overthinking is not just about halting negative thoughts. It's about cultivating a fulfilling, intentional life. So, here's a question for you. What would your life look like if you could break free from overthinking? Imagine the clarity and mental freedom you would experience. The ability to make decisions with confidence, unburdened by relentless second-guessing. Let's get practical. The next time you find yourself spiraling into overthinking, consider implementing one or more of these techniques. Use the thought-stopping method to interrupt negative spirals. Label your thoughts to detach from them emotionally. Practice the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique to anchor yourself in the present. Apply the one decision rule to focus on immediate next steps. These tools are simple yet transformative. With consistent practice, they can help rewire your brain, enabling you to break the cycle of overthinking and reclaim your life. If this resonates with you, I encourage you to give these techniques a try. As we close, I invite you to reflect on the insights you've gained today and think critically about how you might apply them in your own life. What's one technique you'll commit to using this week? If you found this video valuable, please like, comment, and subscribe. Your engagement helps us create more content that matters. And remember, keep books over mind. Stay present, stay focused, and keep moving forward.